episode 10 now of the Not So Berry Challenge Part Rose. Please excuse the jet engine of my PlayStation in the background. That is unfortunately unavoidable because, you know. So last episode we finished off on our we were just finishing up our second date with Emiliano. Ruby got herself into a relationship. She has done the first date. This is her second date. She's back up to an A grade. So I think this has been a very fast-moving relationship for the two of them, and I think it's going to continue to be that way. So for the time being, let's just crack on and see where this episode takes us. So currently they are, well, they're supposed to be playing this games machine, but this games machine doesn't actually appear to be doing anything. So, interesting bonding going on there. But yeah, they've had another successful day and it's almost finished, so I think potentially once that's done they'll end up going home. So she's already done her homework for the day. I think she can do some extra credit, although she doesn't really need to because she's already A grade. She does need fun though, so and we've got 5 days till she ages up. So potentially 2 more episodes of Ruby being a teen. Now, as I said, I think these two are going to take things quite quickly. So there is an option in romance to, no, not exchange promise rings, mess around in the observatory. So I think I'm going to send these two off. Also, Aaron is here, and he has appears to have met a nice, lovely lady. So he's having a little chat with someone. He's been having a little flirt, apparently. Okay. Maybe we should actually find out a bit more about her, because every time he does this, the person ends up being married. I think it's also given her the weird body preset. I'm really carrying this relationship. You don't offer much at all. So she's a mixologist at Club Coleco. Where can I ask her, like, you know, if she's single? Does she have children? How old is she anyway? She has siblings. She's an adult, so she's a bit older than Aaron. She is a parent. Now watch her be married. She's not. She's single. Okay. Okay. Well, he gets along with her, so we can, you know, have a little flirt. I think it would be nice for Aaron to find someone. You know, he's kind of been. He's been a little bit hurt before. You know? Cute things. Cute things. She's pregnant. Why did you have to do that after it? They just had their first kiss. They just had their first kiss, and she's just done. Current children 4, spouse none. She's pregnant. She is pregnant. Why, Aaron? Why? Why does he have such bad luck? Why does this always happen to him? Why can't he just find a nice, like, I don't trust her, right? She waits until they have their first kiss together to then tell him that she's pregnant. And she kind of didn't tell him that she was pregnant. She just, like, almost threw up. So... Oh, I don't think you can see the family tree.
Slow.
Man, I had so much hope. She's non-committal. Well, we get that. Squeamish and lazy. And she's a politician. I'm not thinking she's a good match for you. Her kid's a spellcaster. Are all of her kids spellcasters? Only one of them is a spellcaster, but they're all kids. So I'm inclined to believe that they're all, like, quads. Although these two are slightly darker skinned. I don't know. How can I see? Can you see the family tree? I don't think you can you? I don't think you can see the family tree. I don't even know. I think, oh, maybe this is what Aaron wants. Maybe he wants to kind of come in and, you know. What are her outfits? She's kind of cute though. That's her cold weather. Her everyday. Her formal. Interesting. Okay. I mean, he does come from a big family. You know what? Let's give her the CC treatment. Let's do it. Let's settle our Aaron down. I know it's a bit quick, but he likes her, so... Okay, so... I've decided to keep her around because I really like her. Like, she's so pretty. But that's her cold weather.
Ooh.
Her hot weather. Swim weather. Swimwear, party wear, which I didn't change. I changed the shoes. Sleepwear, athletic wear. Again, just changed the shoes and the colours. Her formal, and her everyday. Like, she's so cool. I really like her, and I think I did change her body preset purely because it keeps, for every single sim, it keeps picking the same one and it's a bit, like, deformed. So I didn't change her weight or anything like that, or any of, like, I didn't use any of the sliders. I just changed the preset so it's a bit more realistic. But yeah, she's really cool. Okay, so I'm going to leave Aaron on his date. It has just taken me to Ruby, who is very tired, so we'll take her home. Sorry, Ruby, I got very distracted by everything going on. I don't know why, whenever I'm loading to my lot, it just spawns loads of people here randomly. But anyway, yeah, we've just left Aaron out because he's obviously enjoying his time with his lady friend. I got distracted by that, so every time I come back, someone is stood here dancing. So we're just going to get Ruby to take care of her needs, and then we'll get her to go to sleep. So everyone's starting to wake up. Liana's cooked some breakfast. We're going to get everybody grabbing a plate. And it is a Friday, so I think it's good because it means we can spend this episode focusing on the weekend, focusing on, you know, people having dates. We can send Aaron out to see his lady friend. But I'm starting to think maybe if things work out with Aaron and whatever her name is, Anya I think it was, then potentially we could move him out. When I grow up I want to be a ninja. What do I need to do now to start getting ready for being a ninja when I'm a grown up? I would say start practicing. Practice makes perfect. You can definitely tell that all the hard work is starting to catch up to Ruby. Like, she's not getting her early mornings anymore. She's not doing as much of her homework. Like, she's definitely struggling to kind of balance everything out. But I'd quite like her to go on a proper dinner date with Emiliano. Do you know what? I think we'll start calling him Emil. Give him that nickname. I think Aaron might be a bit love struck. He's just out here at 6:30 in the morning, swinging in the snow, feeling fearless. So I'm thinking he's really into this girl. So Ruby's just finishing off her homework and then she's going to head off to school. Rudy is currently at school. Skipping school result in bad grades. Should Rudy skip school? No. Why is he trying to skip school? Rudy? Oh, okay. That's a really random time for him to age up. I'm going to randomise that again because I Captomania track. One does my head in. So, Rudy is now a teenager. What should we give him? He was kind of a little bit of a troublemaker at school. He was a bit of a pickle. But maybe he could take after his mum and be Chief of Mischief. Yeah, we'll go Chief of Mischief. It has given him blue hair. He looks so different. Right, can we send him to school? We can't. Right, let's give Rudy the makeover he deserves. So again, just kind of sticking to what sort of look it gave us. I just kind of did a quick makeover. Like, he's not our main sim, but this is Rudy. This is his everyday, his formal, his athletic, his sleep, his party, his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and his cold weather wear. And just for reference, I kept the piercings that he had, but just made them a bit cooler by using CC ones. So there we go, there he is with his piercings. So I think Ruby's about to head off to school.
Yes.
She's going?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going. Rudy, it's bugged out and he now can't go to school because it sent him home from school to age up. So he's probably going to be sad that we supposedly forgot his birthday. I'm going to send him to John to clear his mind. So I've just given, like, Rudy's bedroom a really quick, basic makeover. There's not really much going on, but I kind of like the idea that he's really into his fitness. We haven't really had any Sims that do that. And I think it's quite, like, this is very, very stereotypical of me, but it's quite a drastic change going from being as, like, proper nerdy as a child to then very, like, leaving that behind and then being very, like, athletic and sporty. I know that's quite stereotypical, but I kind of we haven't really had anyone that sticks to the stereotype, so I wanted to go with it. And he did, when I was making him over in class, he did actually have quite a lot of muscle mass. So, when searching on his Instagram, Aaron found the perfect picture to use as a centerpiece for his blog. Ask permission or use it anyway. I would ask permission. The artist said no, but Aaron is glad that he asked before getting into market with the artist. You should always ask an artist permission to use their work. Okay, Ruby's back from school. So we're just going to get her to take care of her needs quick. We're going to get her to have a nice shower. Actually, we're going to get her to do her homework first. So it's all done and out of the way. Then we're going to get her to take a steamy shower. And then we're going to get her to go on a dinner date. So Aaron's here just helping little Ruby with her homework. Helping her get it done quicker so she can go on her date. And just have a good time, you know. Ruby's thinking about food, so she's definitely up for this dinner date. So Ruby's homework is taking forever again, but she's hungry, so I'm going to get her to finish that off later. And I think she's going to go on her date. You know, I'm thinking I was going to send them to a restaurant, but actually the Spice Festival is in town. So I think we're going to get her to go on a date to the Spice Festival. So these guys have arrived at the Spice Market. They're going to come and they're going to come grab something to eat quick. What should they have to eat? I think a nice bit of sweet and sour pork. Looks like Ruby's having a bit of trouble chopsticks. She should eat more chopsticks and sweet and sour pork to develop that finger dexterity. Could you please come and sit over here? Congratulations, Ruby has taken her first steps on a culinary journey through the city. Eating food from the city unlocks the ability to cook it. There are 26 more recipes to learn. Get out and try some more food. Honestly, trying to get people to sit and eat together in this game is an absolute nightmare. Did she even... She ate all the food. So, Emil is just like playing on his tablet and he's not really like kind of neglecting her a little bit. So these guys are out in the city, they're having a good time, they've had something to eat. And they're just, at the moment, they're just chatting about, you know, being out here and how much they enjoy it. You know, Ruby doesn't want to be anywhere unless she's with him. And it doesn't matter where they are as long as they're together, you know? They're just discussing their future and Ruby's kind of come up with this crazy idea. She's kind of thinking, what if we don't go back? What if we just stay here together? You know, I love you, Emil. Why do we have to go back to that house where there's so many people when we could just move out to the city? It's beautiful here. You've got people playing music in the street. You've got events. You've got all this culture. It's so much better than snowy Bridgerton Bay. Like, look at this place I found. We can afford that. We can make it work. And Emil's kind of talking about the idea. And Emil agrees. You know, It's like, Ruby, there's no one I'd rather be with. I just want to be with you. And you know, that's just how it is. They just want to be together for the rest of their lives, you know. They want to move out to the city. And I think maybe they might not return from the city. And they're going to come and they're going to do the spiced curry challenge together. Ruby's not doing too good. Don't think Emil's doing too well either. So, I think what Ruby is realising in being here is that she doesn't want to go home. She doesn't want to go back to the crazy family life. She just wants to be with Emil, you know. My bank is overflowing. Apparently Emil has enough money to support them. So I think they're deciding right now that actually they want to have their own place, their own time together. They don't want to deal with family life. So Ruby has officially run away to the city with Emil. This is their little apartment. It's nothing crazy. I think they're gonna kick it off by christening their new apartment. It is literally so basic, and they don't have a lot of money. Their weekly rent is 500. They've got 2,533 between them. I know it previously said that Emil told Ruby that he had lots of money, but that was a lie. Because, yeah, it's just the two of them. It's just they've only got, you know, a small amount of funds. They've got a tiny TV. It's very, very different to the house that Ruby used to live in, you know? Nico's passed away. I shouldn't be happy about that, but I'm so happy because it means that she's going to stop turning up at our house. The first thing Ruby's going to do is, I think she's going to call her mum. She is going to... Can you not call and chat with them? Yeah, there we go. She's going to call her mum. She's going to let her know where she is. Let her know that she's safe. And not to worry. She's like, Mum, I'm getting older now. I want to move on with my life. I want to live for myself and not for other people. It's hard to concentrate. I'm so cramped in there with so many relatives. But I think in reality, Ruby's actually, she's missing home already. I don't really think she wanted to leave. I think she just got caught up in the idea of being an adult and, you know, growing up too quickly. She's not ready for this. You know, her mum's angry. Liana's mad at her. Why would you do this? Why would you run away? You were happy here, you know. You got on well with your siblings. You enjoyed the family time. And I think during telling her mum that she missed her, Emil came in and Ruby cut the phone call short. I mean, notice the way she came to the bathroom to take the phone call. So I'm starting to think maybe Emil isn't as good as we thought he was. Like, look at him. Look how proud he is, checking himself out in that mirror. He's like, yeah, you've got this. You've got her under your wing now. Ruby's taken herself off to a quiet room again to try and do her homework, but there's already a racket going on next door, so it's going to be hard for her. I just think that we're starting to notice that maybe Emil isn't as nice as he seemed, and maybe actually he's a little bit toxic towards Ruby. So Ruby's trying to concentrate and do her homework, and Emil's come in, and he's like, why aren't you spending time with me? Why aren't you, you know, why are you in here doing this? You should be with me, spending time with me. And it's like all the little red flags that we kind of missed before, like with how when Ruby was studying, Emil would just leave her. He would, when she tried to make time for him on that date, but doing her homework and working towards her future, Emil didn't really get it. He kind of left. He walked off. He wasn't interested. The first date they went on, he wouldn't sit and eat with her. You know, she went to the bar to get them both a meal when he walked off. He went elsewhere. I think he was upstairs in the cinema or the gym or something. He was away from her. And now he's taken her away from her family. And he's kind of she's sat here trying to do her homework, and he's coming in and he's like, why are you doing that? And all the time at like the Spice Festival where he was neglecting her, you know, they were trying to again have dinner together, and he sat there on his tablet. He wouldn't sit and eat with her. Like, this little perfect bubble of a relationship that we thought they had is it's falling apart. And now he's got her alone. He doesn't have to be so secret about it. You know, he's got her right where he wants her. And Ruby's like, but what am I doing? What have I done? But then he brings out the smooth talk, and it all goes back to normal. But Ruby, the truth is, Ruby doesn't really care. Ruby just wants to finish her homework. She's not, you know, like, she's trying to concentrate, and now here he is dancing, trying to distract her. Like, he can't just leave her to study. And even though he knows what her dreams are, like, she's always been very obvious about her dreams, he's just not supporting her in that. And now Emil, quite sweet Emil, is now aggressively banging on the neighbour's door, showing that mean side to him. And Ruby's come out to support him. I literally just say Ruby's come out to support him. Ruby says you look really dumb wearing that. So obviously it's not, you know, it's not one-sided. Oh my god, it's Kira! But he's telling Ruby, he's like, look, you know, I'm glad we moved in together. I did not know Kira lived there. He's just complaining about the noise, having a go at his neighbours. So Emil's taken himself off the bed, and Ruby's still here, still studying. It's taken her longer than she wanted it to take her, because Emil kept distracting her. He picked a fight with her, and then everything with the neighbours, and Emil picking a fight with the neighbours. So she's still going. So Ruby has finally finished her homework. She's got into bed, ready for her first day, her first night in the city. And as she's got in, Emil has left. So I think we're going to call this episode here. I know it's probably a bit of a shorter one today, but it's quite a lot has happened. So we will see what happens in regards to Emil and Ruby's relationship in the next episode. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the